What's up, guys? It's Rob Anderson, and I want to welcome you to another video. So right now I'm in my Tesla that I won from Dean Graziosi. Super stoked and blessed about that. It is January the 1st, and I'm actually here at a supercharger, and I'm getting ready. Well, I'm not getting ready. I'm charging up my car and giving it some juice so that I can go out there and drive around. Quick tip on these cars that are 2016 and older, they have free supercharging, so it doesn't cost anything to charge. So not only did I win a free car, I got a free car that has like free gas, right? It doesn't cost me anything to drive except for my insurance. So anyway, so I was driving over here, and you know, the first of the year, you start thinking about all these different things, all of the what have I done in the last year? What do I want to do this year? What are the things that are important to me? What are the goals that I have, right? These people get into goal setting and everything. And I had no plan on making a video, but I started to take out my recorder, and I was going to record something for myself. But I just think that this is so important that I want to pass it on to you guys, because I just think it's super important. So as I was sitting here and I'm thinking about the things that I want to do with my life and the things that I really feel I can help the world the most, and the places that I want to be, the people that I want to surround myself with, the types of things that I want to do in this world while I'm here, I started thinking about these things. I started making this beautiful picture of this goal that I'm ready to accept, and I'm thinking about it, and I start thinking, and I instantly thought of I was hanging out with the people that I wanted to hang out with. I was in the places I wanted to be. I made this really cool picture. I've been doing the things that I want to do, which is to be speaking and making videos and making an impact on people's lives. And I was hanging out around others who are doing the same thing. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is so good. Like I'm creating this visualization. This is like real. I put emotion into it. And the next thing that I thought was, I made up this fake scenario where somebody who whose opinion I highly value, someone who I look up to, came up to me and had like an ego struggle with me, tried to put me like in my place kind of thing. And I was like, wait a second. And I got this thought, like I realized this, and this is where I think it might be able to help you. Maybe you guys are perfect and don't have that problem, or maybe you don't have this problem. But I realized, like, I was given the thought, like, hey, that's not real. That's your thought there. That's a fake negative story that you just attached to this beautiful thing. So I had made this beautiful goal, this beautiful idea, this wonderful feeling for it, and instantly I went, boom. Here's a negative story that's not real, of someone who, it was like instantly fear came in. Instantly the thing that I was scared of the most, I made that the next thing. So I had this wonderful feeling, and then boom, worst fear that I could have, right? And if that's my worst fear, that's really not bad, is it? But I started thinking, and I was like, man, I do that a lot. Where I think, even when I put out a video, even when I do any kind of creating or putting myself out there, I fight through it. I do it anyway. As you've seen, I've got videos. I connect with people. I put myself out there. But that's the thing that tends to stop a lot of people, is that they think, oh, this is the thing that I want. This is what I really want. And then instantly, they think of what's the worst thing that could happen to ruin that beautiful picture I have in my head. And for whatever reason, I hadn't realized how much of a part of my story that is, how much a flaw in my thinking that is. And because I was given that thought of, hey, that's your story, that's not even a real thing, I was able to step back from my thoughts and look at it and go, wow, I do that a lot more with my thinking than I realize. And, you know, thinking back, I was able to just think back, and I was like, whenever I think of the best things and think of how that outcome is going to be, how my the outcome that I would love to happen the best would be, it's like I almost always have a knee-jerk reaction in my mind of a picture of something that I would really, that I'm most afraid of happening. And that was something super huge to me. So I wanted to throw that out there because we can go into our thoughts and into our goal making with that thought of what do I want, and be leery of that knee-jerk reaction of, this is what's going to happen though. This is what's really going to happen. You don't want this. This is like, if you do this, you're going to be open for this. Like, we can be ready for that when we're doing our thinking. And I'm a positive thinker. Like, that blew me away that that's a way that I tend to think, and I hadn't really caught it. And today I was given that little wake-up call, and so I just wanted to pass it on to you guys. Again, I was just going to record it for myself, but that's huge. So think about that. When you're making your goals, your plans, you're creating that idea of the life that you'd love to live, make sure to be ready for those fears that are going to come in, and hold them back, and don't make up stories that you know aren't real to just scare you from doing the thing, or not doing the thing at the level that you could be the most effective, the level that would give you that life that you want, because that's just fear trying to creep in. And the worst part that I found about it when I was thinking about it, and I'm creating this thing in my head, is like, well, one, the person who in my mind came up and was like putting me in my place, they're a victim. They never even did the thing. I made that all up. And two, the thing didn't even happen. So it was like reverse goal setting, right? And so so I wanted to throw that out there to you guys. Be leery of that, especially when you're making your goals. I'll probably just put this up on YouTube right now. Again, I wasn't planning on doing this at all, but I know this is the time of year when people start to make their goals. They start putting them all out there, and just watch for that. Because like I said, even when I make a video, even when I make a piece of content, when I put out a book with my niece, when I go into a real estate investment, any of those things, you go, okay, these are the things I'm planning for. This is what I'm going to do. And then you think, oh, what if it doesn't sell? What if it doesn't work? What if things happen? What if it costs more? All these other things. Like, you can be ready for that and be like, that's a story that I'm just making up in my mind, and it's not even real. And keep that out of the way and think about the things that you want and take action towards those things. Hey, you guys, have an awesome 2020. This is going to be a great one. I hope that this helps you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what you saw, as always, you can thumbs up, give comments down below. Love to have you as a subscriber. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.